Hello, Libra. How are you doing? It's time for your January 2023 main monthly reading. For those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, read the description of my video very carefully. Please don't get scammed by an impersonator pretending to be me on social media or in the comments of these videos. There's only one way to get a reading from me, and that is through my website. It's in the description of this video. Also, for those of you interested in energy healing, check out my buddy Case's website. He's actually able to reconnect you to the newest frequency to the planet. All that's in the description of the video, okay? All right, let's jump right into this. Gonna do a quick past, present, future for Libra. Ooh, there it is. I almost lost it. Ah, man, the devil. Uh-oh. Seems to me like you connected with somebody in the past who was mainly interested in a sex-based connection. Okay, could be a Capricorn for some of you. All right, this person could possibly still be obsessing over you too as well. All right. Let's see what we got here. Past, present, future. Okay, all right. Some of you could possibly be dealing with somebody at the workplace. Okay. All right, so I'm getting a couple of storylines here in the past. Some of you ended up getting together with somebody at the workplace. That's the first thing that yells at me. I know that's not going to be everybody. So for those of you that doesn't resonate with, just wait a second because I'm getting a couple of storylines here. But there's definitely, I think, a good number of you who ended up hooked up with somebody at the workplace. And it looks like it was mainly just a hookup on their part. Probably all they were really worried about. But for those of you who didn't get with somebody at the workplace, it feels to me like you were willing to put forth a lot of work on this, and they really weren't. Could be that this person was just incredibly emotionally immature. Maybe they just weren't mature enough to put in the work, the energy, and the effort that, it would take to actually make something successful. All they really cared about was getting laid, is what it looks like to me. And I feel like that's mainly for those of you who are a female dealing with a male. I know we got all different types of gender and sexuality type of situations here, but I think predominantly the majority of you are more than likely a female dealing with a male. Even if you're not, it still kind of feels like it was just a sex-based connection, because we all know that anybody can do that, but just men are just worse about that than women. Could have been some drug addiction problems, alcoholism problems for some of you. All right. Creeping up into the present moment. If you are dealing with somebody that you know is into metaphysics and esoterics, they could be trying to throw some black magic at you. If you're not dealing with somebody into metaphysics and esoterics, I'm still feeling like one way or the other, they're still trying to figure out a way to try to manipulate you. The two of you are karmically tied right now. You still have a karmic tie. You sure do. Creeping up into the future, though, I'm feeling like you are very much keeping this to yourself, not really telling too many people about it. Still kicking yourself in the ass, though. I see you kicking yourself in the ass quite a bit moving into the future, like you wasted your time. I don't see you fighting this battle with this person, so don't worry about that. For those of you wondering whether or not this person's going to come back and cause any drama, I don't think so. This was a very toxic connection, though. But yeah, I don't really see you releasing the burden of this anytime soon either. I really don't. This was a pretty toxic connection. It's going to take a while, more than likely, to heal from. Let's see how this person's feeling about you. How's this person feeling about Libra, universe? How's this person feeling about Libra? King of Pentacles reversed. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. So they do feel that karmic tie. They definitely feel karmically tied to you. Even if they don't consciously know what a karmic tie feels like, they still feel unfinished business. Let's put it that way. Four of Wands reversed. Ooh, I feel like, yeah, they are immediately trying to go. They're either already with somebody new or they're looking for somebody new. But no, they can't quit thinking about you. I do think they do still obsess over you. I think that they do. I don't think they want to, though. That's the thing. I don't think they want to obsess over you. I think they're genuinely, like, legitimately trying to forget about you. I think they are, but I don't think they're doing a very good job at that. Even if they already are with somebody new, I feel like you still live in their head. Yep, you still live in their head all day, every day. I feel like they're shutting the door on this, though, and they really do want to leave it in the past. They really do. Because I have this feeling that some of you are coming to this reading wondering whether or not this person's ever going to come back and cause drama or anything like that. And I don't think so. I think they really do want to shut the door on this, but they can't quit obsessing over you at the same time. Let's get the advice on this. What's the advice? What's the advice on this? Ooh, Queen of Swords reversed. Okay. So don't let this person make you bitter. I'm not saying that some of you didn't go through something horrible. I'm sure you did. But we don't want to carry that bitterness into a new connection. It's hard not to do. I know it's tricky. It's tricky. But the reality of the matter is that we humans are responsible for our own emotional triggers. We are. Okay? We're not responsible for somebody wounding us, but we are responsible for healing from it. We're responsible for healing from it. Yep, see, there's a healing card popped out as the overall energy of the advice. And with the Ace of Swords, I would not initiate communication with this person. Focus on your career and your finances. Now, let me make something very clear here, okay? No, I'm not telling you to just go be alone and focus on your career. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is using some sort of material goal, if you can figure out how to channel the energy properly, can help you heal your heartbreak. Because one of the facets of the healing journey involves filling the void in your own heart and developing a new relationship with yourself. Okay? So no, money and material things will not do that for you. However, if you focus your energy on some sort of goal, like saving up an extra 10 grand or starting a little side hustle online or starting completely switching over from a day job to being self-employed, some kind of goal. The process of going after that goal will help you form that new relationship with yourself and start filling the void in your own heart, and can really help you double the speed of the healing process. Okay? That's what I'd be focused on if I was you. All right, let's look at singles. Single Libras and their love interest. Singles. Single Libras and their love interest. What's generally happening? Nine of Swords reversed. So for a little while there was some nervousness involved. But I feel like the nervousness and the tension between the two of you is starting to die down a little bit, and that's good. That's a positive thing. That is a positive thing. The Chariot could be a Cancer for some of you. Okay. The Ten of Cups is reversed, though. Devil card's reversed. So, okay. Seven of Swords reversed. So I do feel like this does have a lot of potential to be something long-term, stable, and committed. The problem is you may be up in your head overthinking this, worried about getting involved in another toxic connection. I'm feeling like this is the person that you're dealing with here. Afraid of abandonment, afraid of rejection, possibly. Knight of Wands. I'm going to have to look at this person's intentions, because with the Four of Swords and the Ten of Cups reversed, I'm not seeing a lot of movement between the two of you. I'm not. These aren't very action-packed cards. The only movement card that I see is the Knight of... Well, oh no, we got the Chariot too. Chariot and the Knight of Wands. The only thing about these two energies combined is they're not very consistent and reliable combined. Not really. Not really. The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands isn't a bad person. The Knight of Wands is just a very flaky, fickle, inconsistent person. You know, you've all met that person that, you know, gets this wild hair up their ass and says, you know what? I'm going to start a business. I'm going to start a business. Yup, we're going to be multi-millionaires, G. And they'll spit the whole plan out. And it sounds great. It's like, all right, let's do this then. I'm down. And then the next day, like, they forget about it, you know? That type of energy, you know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, well, let's look at this person's intentions and see how they see you. How does this person feel about Libra? What are their intentions? What's their energy really look like? Oops. Two more. Seven of Pentacles reversed. I told you. Same card, same placement, same position, different deck. Oh, yeah, this person's afraid of abandonment, afraid of rejection. Oh, I think they're into you. I do think this person's into you. They want to talk to you a little bit more and get to know you. They just maybe communicate. Maybe this person's a bit of an awkward communicator. Okay, remember for January, we're dealing with a Mercury retrograde, so communication's going to be a little bit wonky all the way across the board, no matter who you are, no matter what your sign is. Communication's going to be a little bit funny, but with the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Cups, I do think that this person is into you. I don't know, they might be a little bit worried about your attitude. Now, I don't know. Are you a little bit snippy and snarky? Or are they just making that up in their own head? Is that just their own insecurity? I don't know. You tell me. That's a conversation between you and the universe. But yeah, I think you might intimidate this person just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Well, let's see if we're going to have any kind of outcome here. Hang on, I'm getting my personal readings out of the way here. Hold up. Got a bunch of those to do today. All right. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Outcome. What's the outcome? King of Swords reversed. Uh-oh. What's that all about? I think this person's too insecure. This person's too insecure. That's what it is. Lover's card, though. Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Swords. Now, look, I see you all communicating, and the connection's getting stronger and stronger and stronger. But I feel like this person is too damn insecure. Could be an Aries for some of you. Too insecure. Of course, they're not going to let you know that, though. Oh, no. Oh, no, they ain't going to let you know how insecure they are. But I feel like they're too insecure to make a move, so I don't really see anything happening. Let's get the advice. Let's get the advice. What's the advice? Advice, 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 advice. Don't hang around and wait on this person. Don't put your life on hold waiting for them. With the Hangman in the reverse as the advice. 3 of Cups reversed. Yeah, see? No. Okay, I think I've given you all this advice before, haven't I? I think that was you. I don't want to put it all on you. So I'm going to meet you in the middle. I'm not going to say run and pursue this person, but I'm also not going to say don't do anything. Let it be known. And try to make it obvious. And then if they don't do anything with that, move on from this person. I know I don't say that very often, not with a potential love interest, but let it be known. Like, do something to make it obvious, like, yo, I heard they just opened up this new club across town. You want to go catch a, have a drink or something like that this weekend? Something. Want to hang out outside of work if it's a person at the workplace? Something. Do something to make it kind of obvious. But don't hang around and wait on this person. Don't do that. You'll be waiting a while. This person's too insecure. We got to get their confidence up and get them to let their guard down, or else it ain't going nowhere. No. All right. General messages. General messages for Libra. What general messages do we have for my Libra friends? 5 of Pentacles reversed. What's that all about? There's something you're afraid to abandon? Hang on. Five of Swords reversed. I can't tell who this is, but I feel like this is somebody you have some past history with. This isn't a love reading. Could be a friend, could be a family member. That's been coming through for a few different signs. Especially with this 6 of Cups. Could be somebody you've known since childhood, something like that. I feel like there's somebody kind of close to you that you're afraid to abandon, but they're holding you back. Or something. There's something that's off about this connection, that you're having an internal mental battle as to whether or not you should abandon this connection, and you're afraid to. It's not really telling me why you would even be feeling that way, though. We get caught in those kind of situations sometimes where, and it's usually a family member, but it could be a friend. It could be a friend where it's like you can't, and it makes you feel guilty for even saying it because you can't put your finger on exactly what it is, but it's just like there's something off about you. You know what it is? For those of you who resonate with this, where you're connected with somebody and there's just something off about them, but you don't want to make it, you're afraid it'll make you look like a bad person if you abandon them because you can't put your finger on exactly what it is. It just feels off. What's happening is you are changing frequencies, and that either you're changing frequencies or they're changing frequencies. One of the two. The two of you are not a vibrational match anymore. Not a vibrational match. So what happens is your frequencies will start changing. See, you came together like this, vibrating harmoniously on the same frequency. Okay? Now all of a sudden, you're doing this. So the energy's not the same between the two of you. It feels weird. It feels funny. It just doesn't feel right. Something's off. And either we do what we do and back away and separate, or in the worst case scenario, the universe will make something really ugly happen between the two of you to pull the two of you apart. Let's get some general advice. advice, 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 do, 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 do. Oh man, be sure you are emotionally independent. Do not depend on any person. Romance, friends, family. No person can create your happiness for you. Okay? That void that we have in our hearts is a black hole. Nobody can fill it. Period. Period. End of discussion. End of story. So we got to get to work identifying our own void and figuring out how to fill it ourselves. And you know what? Here's the funny part about it too. It can take some time. I'm not trying to make it sound easy. It's not easy. It's tricky. It's tricky. But you know how easy it is though once you find it? See, it's like being in a dark room feeling around for a light switch. Okay? We're in that dark room, in that dark void. And then once we find that light switch, you realize it was just a switch. And you flip that switch on and it fills that dark void full of light. And you're like, dude, I'm good. Shit, I'm good, man. And that is when you are incredibly powerful. Because what we have most people out here doing is they are trying to vampirically suck love from somebody else, which doesn't work anyway. I don't know why it takes people so long to figure that out. But that's what they're doing. We have two empty people who come together. Usually it's in love, but I've seen this happen in friendships and in family. And they try to vampirically suck love from each other. And it doesn't work. It doesn't work, you know? So this is where we see all these connections that just kind of end up spinning in circles. And then once one person flips that void full of light, fills that void full of light, then it's like, oh, whoa, I am happy. I'm a happy person. So what that means is if you want to walk out that door, by all means, go right ahead. Now, not in a negative way. I'm not saying it in like a mean way or a condescending way or an angry way. Just a very matter of fact, I'm happy. I would rather you not walk out that door. I like having you in my life, but I'm not going to run and chase after you because I know how to make myself happy. See what I'm saying? It's you got to find that light switch in there. It's in there. It's in there. It's not out here. It's in there. Okay? It is in there. Okay, cool. All righty. Well, I feel like those were the messages that my Libra friends needed to hear, so I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all of the love, support, and positive feedback you guys show me every time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.